Hey guys, welcome back to the Walking Craps and Crappers. 5 tips and tricks to help you become a better survivor. So anyways, yeah. So this video will be going over the details of what tips and tricks I personally find good. You may not find them as good because, you know, different skills, different people. But yeah, these are just my own. I recommend these only for, like, slightly, like, they're getting better. I recommend these for, like, not, you don't have to be, like, an intermediate player, but you have to be, like, a little bit better, like, a little bit of knowledge. Why? Because these, tips and tricks, assume you have specific knowledge. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let's get into it. Tip number 1. Don't carry more than what you need. So, why is this tip? Well, I say this because you need stuff to scrap, and you need stuff to upgrade your stations faster. And at most, I'd recommend carrying 1 bandage, maybe 2 if you believe you need more. Maybe some food if you believe you're going to be running a lot. And at least, like, 2 sidearms and 1 long arm, and that's it. So at most, and at least I would recommend only, like, carrying just 1 knife and 1 bandage. Or maybe 1 gun and 1 bandage. So, yeah. What I typically recommend is, like, sheriff and shotgun. Get, like, a revolver. I mean, you can get whatever you want, but what I recommend is shotgun, bandage, specifically, like, a restorative bandage, because that's the best. Pretty good knife, like a night shift, and the sheriff /45 revolver. Yeah, that's what I recommend. You can do anything else, but the gist is, don't get more than what you need. So anyways, up to the second tip. Actually, hold up. You don't want to be like that one guy, you want to pick up something, but you're like, you don't have enough storage. Like, in fact, I'll play a clip right now of what that will look like. Alright, anyway. Alright, anyways, I'm back. So, yeah. That's tip number 1. It helps a lot for scavenging, like, trust me. Anyways, number 2. Prioritize aggressive weapons. Guns, like shotguns, automatics, etc. are key to surviving. Some could argue that ammo is scarce, but I heavily disagree. So, yeah, what do I mean by that? Prioritize weapons that absolutely get the job done. Don't settle for, like, shivs. Don't settle for shivs. Don't settle for 30 revolvers. No, get the big guns. Now, you could argue ammo is scarce, but 1, this game is dependent on RNG for scavenging. And 2, I personally disagree. Like, if you have enough knowledge of where the ammo's at, then yeah. Now, again, you need to be, like, a little later in the game to, like, actually prioritize heavy weapons that much. So what I would say is, until you get enough, just get whatever best you can get while that's still, like, common enough. Like, yeah, that's what I would say. Anyways, it's really good just for absolutely decimating everyone. So, yeah, on to the next tip. Now, this tip is a bit of less of a tip, but more of a suggestion. Don't worry too much about difficulty. Since the NPCs in this game are dumb, and I personally think this game is easy, don't worry too much about how hard the counters are. Because if you think you're going to get absolutely murdered, you're going to get absolutely murdered. Go in being confident and absolutely blast the zombies and enemies, whoever you need to kill. So, yeah, that's a bit of a different tip than the others, but I still recommend using it. And again, don't do that if you, like, absolutely suck at the game, though, because, you know, get too cocky. Anyways, carry only the most valuable salvage materials. What do I mean by that? Only carry whatever you actually necessarily need. Stuff like boxes of stuff, keyboards, headphones, those all carry a bunch of good stuff. And, what else carries good stuff? Trying to think, what else carries good stuff? Oh, yeah. No, I don't think there's anything. Stuff like that. Don't settle for shoes, books. Those all don't give you enough. And, yeah, if you do that, your stations, they will upgrade way faster. Just don't fill up your backpack with literally everything. Don't, like, absolutely grab everything you see. Now, only do that if you have really bad RNG and, like, there's no freaking stuff you can get. But unless you are actually getting stuff, don't do that. So, yeah, that was tip number 4. Tip number 5. I also have some other tips, but yeah. Tip number 5. Always eat gumbo, julimba, bagnets, and mil-spec rations. Now, I don't have mil-spec rations because I'm in the first game. I'm in the first game because Retribution. 1, I do not like Retribution. 2, it takes a lot longer to load in. And 3, the guns look shinier. You know, it looks better in the first game. Anyways, why those 3 food items? 1, Jalimba makes you have extra durability. Now, again, if you don't have, like, enough proteins, you might want to ration as much as possible. Gumbo, because it's, like, really good. It gives you extra health. And Bagnet, because it makes you increase your stamina gen, which means you can, you know, pick up your pace a lot better. And, yeah, that was tip number 5. Now, we're not done, though. We got some bonus tips for, yeah. A bonus tip. Play 3 different ways. Changes depending on how skilled you are. Now, what are the 3 ways to play? So, let's start. High loot, low speed. Now, what is high loot, low speed? Okay, in my opinion, you do 1 day of just doing a mission, an extra day of just extra scavenging, and then another day of extra scavenging. That method will get you a lot of loot, but you will be very slow. It will take hours. So, yeah. And then the balanced approach. Medium loot, medium speed. 1 day of completing a story mission, and 1 day of extra scavenging. You go decently fast, you get decent loot. It's the balanced option. And then low loot, high speed. Just 1 day of completing the story mission. Just only do the story missions, unless you can't. So, that way you'll get less loot overall, but you'll get through the game a lot quicker. So, yeah. And then there's, now here's another set of 5 tips I have. I'll call these the tricks, because, you know, they're for different purposes rather than getting better. These are 5 tricks to get entertainment, like, for replay value and stuff. So, yeah, number 5, make up self-imposed challenges. I have made so many self-imposed challenges, it's not funny. So, like, for example, only use shivs, only use 30 revolvers, only have level 4 here, level 2 here, level 6 on the gear station, pretend you're like a child, like, be crouched forever, you can't use guns, you know. Only melees. I have made so many goddamn challenges. It's not funny. I made approximately over 100. That's all I know. I don't know how much exactly, but definitely more than 100. Anyways, yeah, that was tip number 1. That'll make it so much funner. You might get burnt out if you make too many like I have, but, you know. Number 4, play the trial. This is pretty self-explanatory, but in my opinion, the trial is very fun, and it's a good way to test your skills. And it's just endless fun. I mean, it's quite literally just Call of Duty Zombies. Well, not the exact same, but, you know, similar-ish. Similar concept. Number 3, compare both games quality-wise, graphics-wise, story-wise, etc. So, self-explanatory, you just play Saints and Sinners 1 and Retribution, and you compare both games, see if you like... See which one you think is cooler, see which one you think beats each other. You know, it's just pretty cool to, like, test and stuff. In my opinion, Retribution is far inferior, like, ridiculously inferior, but, you know, that's besides the point. Anyways, for number 2, multitasking. This is something that I made up where you play until a segment is completed. For this game, it's when you go to sleep at nighttime. And then for... Hold up. This includes Saints and Sinners 1, Aftershocks, and Retribution. Now, basically what I meant by that is when you finish 1 day of scavenging, go to sleep for the night, you switch to aftershocks, which you can quick start. And then when you do the same thing for aftershocks, you go to retribution, do the same thing for retribution, and rinse repeat. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. I kind of consider it a bit boring after a while, but you know, depends. Number 1, uninstall retribution. I'm joking. I'm joking, that's not the actual number 1. The actual number 1. Just do random things. Like, this game has so much player freedom, it's like insane. Like, you want to play the game, you have no hands. Like, get rid of your right hand. You can do that. It's going to be very hard, but you can do that. And you kind of have to, you know, use the right hand in some scenarios, but, you know, beside the point. Decorate your bus. Blow up yourself. Get a bow and, absolutely break it. Like, hold up. Because there's a way... There's a video I made about the glitch you can do with a bow. Oh, god dang it. That's longer because I just angel eye, but... So, yeah, you can, like, do this. It's supposed to fling you, but it doesn't fling you right now because it's kind of like a 50-50. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So, yeah. Getting 1,000 nail bombs and blow up everything. Get this and, like, go crazy. Go crazy. You know, the possibilities are nearly endless. Nearly. So, yeah, that's the final trick of the video. Hope you enjoyed that video or clicked off in the first 10 seconds. And, yeah, I'll see you next time on, something. I don't know. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. And, get better at the game.